I won't. Why y'all scared to be different? Say I won't. Why y'all scared?
You got to make sure your relationship with God is tight before getting into it with anyone, because the temptation is so strong.
Yeah, and it's already hard to save sex for marriage when you're by yourself.
Yeah.
So then if you're with someone who doesn't want to, and if you love that person, you're going to be the one compromising, because they're not about to compromise their needs and their wants, because they're not at that point where they see the need to sacrifice or save themselves.
People want to test drive their partner, so they're in a relationship, and things are well. You like the person a lot, but you're wondering what the person's performance in bed is going to be like, and you're nervous about committing to marriage because you don't know if this person is actually going to be able to please you sexually. And personally, I have a problem with that, because when you think about the things we test drive in this world, think about how you test drive a car. You're test driving it to see how well it drives, because the way a car drives defines the car. You sample food at a supermarket before committing to buy it, because the taste of food defines the food. But when you say you're going to test drive a human being, basically what you're saying is, like I'm saying, your sexual performance is what defines you.
And that's all I am.
Exactly.
A sexual object.
And that's what it's going to take for me to commit to you, the fact that you're good in bed. And I think that's pretty disrespectful, man, because in our society now, manhood is sort of defined in a way by how much sex you're having.
Yeah, and you're not a man if you haven't had sex with a certain amount of women, or certain kinds of women.
Exactly, and sometimes it may not even be the desire to have sex that will lead a person to have it. Just the simple fact that if you're having sex, you're sort of in with the guys like that you hang with, or whatever the case may be. And so sometimes there's that peer pressure to be having sex.
A couple, like you're not a couple if you're not having sex. Yeah. And I think that's the reason why people, some people that I talk to look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, the same with
crazy,
you.
Girl, you're beautiful.
Okay, anyway.
No, I didn't mess up your thought, did I?
You did, because I don't know where I'm going.
You were saying.
Yeah. No, seriously. Because when people ask how do you guys do it, like, I don't know what to say. Because it's really not.
It's not me, for sure.
Because I really, I want him, but I can't have him, But it's God that's been sustaining me and sustaining him and making sure that we keep our eyes on him. Yeah. And then that's what helps us. That's what helps us. Yeah. That's it.
So we love you. We're praying for you. Pray for us too.
Pray for everybody. Okay, stop. How you doing? Okay, and cut.